What's up everybody? It's September 2025, which means we have August stats to jump in, and there is actually a lot going on that's really interesting to talk about. So I'm gonna start right off with the absorption rate metric, which I don't really talk about all that much. Well, it just registered the lowest level it's ever registered in the time I've been doing these updates, which is at least 5 years now. So that absorption rate basically measures buyer activity. So to put it simplistically, this August 2025 was the lowest level of buyer activity that we've seen since I've been keeping stats of this going back to 2019 and even beyond. Now, that being said, starting with the city of Seattle, which registered a median sale price of $1 million. This is the 6th consecutive month Seattle has registered a median sale price of at least $1 million, which has never been done before. In fact, prior to 2025, you have to go back to 2022 before they even registered a $1 million sale price or above, and they did that 3 months in a row between the months of April, May, and June, which, if you remember the time of that market, was the absolute belly of the beast, the hottest of the hot market back then, before things really cooled off as interest rates really started to rise. So 6 months in a row this year, we've seen Seattle hit a $1 million sale price or above. Now, inventory is still elevated year over year. There's still 17.4% more homes on the market in Seattle than there were a year ago. And the months of inventory was at 2.25 months, which was flat month over month. So really not a lot taking place there. Looking at the east side, where the median sale price for a single family home there came in at 1.537. That was down about $40,000 month over month. Again, inventory there, a big issue, with 68% more homes on the market than there was this month last year. And the months of inventory went up from 2.54 to 2.68 months. So it's kind of interesting. We've seen that Seattle has really kind of stayed or been in that 1 million plus range, going up for the last number of months. The east side has declined, though there's still obviously quite a considerable amount of difference in those two median sale prices. King County in general had a $990,000 median sale price. That is down just slightly, $10,000 from the month before. Still 32% more homes on the market than there was in August of 2024. And the months of inventory statistic really was pretty unchanged month over month at about 2.4, 2.5 months of inventory. So again, that's about a neutral market. Neutral is about 2.5 to 3 months. So it's still statistically neutral to maybe a little seller friendly. Buyers don't get too greedy just yet, because as history shows us, inventory really drops off in October and really becomes evident in November. So you've got really about another 30 days where you've got this peak window of peak inventory available, declining rates, which I'm adding fuel to the fire, but that is going to dry up as far as inventory goes as we get into the holiday season.